Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Third Dimension, where imagination meets reality. If you're new here, my name is Casper, and I bring creative, smart, and innovative 3D printer projects right to your screen. Today, we are diving into a project that is not only functional, but super practical, which is a 3D printed NFC business card. Yes, no more paper business card which got tossed away and get lost in a pile of junk. With this one, you can just tap it into someone's smartphone and boom, they have got your all info, they have got your business details, they have got your social media details, and it becomes easy to save all the information just with one tap. So in today's video, I'm gonna walk you through the whole process how we can make a 3D printed NFC business card if you have a 3D printer at home. So to make an NFC 3D printed business card, it involves only 4 steps. First is designing, find a suitable design, use Google or Pinterest or other 3D software through which you can design your own type of business card that you want. Second one is getting the NFC tags. So there are different types of NFC tags and you can get them from your electronic supermarket or electronic stores. They are not very expensive, but there are usually 2 types of NFC cards. One are rewritable and then one are not writable. So make sure you get the writable ones so that you can rewrite them a whole lot more times and you can reuse them and save the environment. Third one is programming the NFC tags. Once you get the NFC tags, there are some apps and some websites through which you can program your NFC tags. But don't worry guys, I'm gonna explain you everything and I'm gonna show you all the steps how to do it. And the fourth and the last step would be printing it using your own 3D printer. So, are you guys excited? If yes, let's jump into it. So to make your NFC business smart card, you can use Pinterest and Google to search for your design. Where I know what I want, so I'll not spend my time anywhere. I will straight away jump into my 3D software, which is Solidworks, and start preparing the design. So how we're gonna do it is, first we need the right shape. So we're gonna create a rectangle. So let's go with it. Let's select rectangle. And then we're gonna make it normal. And let's give it a dimension, which is gonna be 85 by 54. Normally that's the size for the business card. So, but you can make it bigger and smaller according to your requirement. And also, we're gonna make it a little bit thick because if it's too thin, then it will show the NFC tag. So we're gonna make it up to 1.2 mil thick. So here's the basic card structure is ready. Second thing, we can round up all the corners. So let's use a fillet command. And put the radius on all the 4 corners. So 10 mil looks a little bit bigger. So let's go with 5. Even 5 looks a little bit bigger. So let's go with, I think, 3. 3 looks right to me, so I'm gonna go with 3. Okay, this is looking good. So next step is add the space or add a slot for the NFC tag. So normally you can do it in the Bambu Studio as well, but I would like to do it here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a plane, which is going to be 0.5 mm in into surface. We're gonna click OK, and on that plane we're gonna create a sketch, or you can say a cavity for the NFC tag. So normally the NFC tags are 25 diameter and they're normally 0.2 mil thick. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a little bit more spacious. So we're gonna go with 30 mil, and the space in regards of the thickness we want, it would be 0.25. It would be 0.25, and we're gonna click OK. So make sure it's going downward. Yeah, it's going downward. So we're gonna click on yes, design complete, and we're gonna hide the plane, and let's do a section view so that we can see that we have done the right thing. So go from this way. So as you can see, it's looking good. So I'm very satisfied with it. And now what I want to do is I want to add a logo, and I want to show you guys how we can add a logo onto any design. As long as it's flat, you can also add it on any other round or sphere or any sort of shape, but this is going to be the basic, so I'm going to add it on a flat surface. So to do that, you need a DXF file for your logo. So let's start with importing the DXF. So what you're going to do is you want to select the face, go for insert, and here select the DXF. I got my logo over here, which is the third dimension logo. So I'm gonna click on yes. It's gonna ask me a few questions. Import part, click on next. It's gonna say unit in millimeters, yes, and then we're gonna finish it. Finish. So it's a very easy way to import your logo as a DXF and then try to put it and adjust its size. So here is our logo. So what we're gonna do is we want to make edit sketch, and we want to select the whole lot. Yeah, you have to select all the lines so that we can make them solid in one go. Otherwise your sketch is loose, and if you move anything, it will not be a logo anymore. So we're gonna click on here, we're gonna go for blocks, but the command is not activated. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out, we're gonna go to edit sketch, and now we're gonna select it. I think first was not the right command, but now it is. So make block. So we're gonna convert all the lines into a block, and now our logo is in one block. We can move it anywhere. I would like to move it to a corner and then make it a little bit scalable. You can adjust it, maybe you can. I don't want to move it around, so I'm gonna use these sidebars to adjust it. So let's scale it down by 1.5. I think 1.5 looks a little bit neat. I'm gonna say here, and then I'm gonna extrude cut, and I'm gonna go half the thickness, which is going to be 0.6. And Click OK. That's done. Alright. Now, I also want to add YT so that I will know that this card belongs to my YouTube channel. So let's do that as well. So how are we gonna do it? Make a sketch. Draw a construction line or center line. Just go on the text, select the curve, and go and type YT. So I'm gonna make them thicker, bold, and I'm gonna change their font size as well. Probably make them 5 more. That looks about right, and I'm happy with it because I want it to be minimalist as much as possible. Just a bit close. Yep, here it is looking good. So I'm gonna do the same thing, extrude cut, and with the same thickness, or with the same depth, I should say. Okay, so this is done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to save it into the folder, and as you can see I've already done one NFC business card, so I'm gonna replace it. I'm just gonna say replace, so I'm gonna replace it, and I normally like to use a step file, so I'm gonna make a step file as well. So let's make a step file for this file. Yes. Okay. So guys, let's talk about the second step, which is getting the NFC tags. So NFC tags are of 3 types: 213, 215, and 216. All these types depend on your memory size. What sort of memory size do you want? But for our objective, 215 should be fine, because first, they are rewritable, so you can rewrite them as many times as you want. Second, they are easily available. Third, they are very cheap. So go with 215 NFC tags, and you can buy them from Temu or from Amazon or from any other electronic shop which could be near you. So once you get your the NFC tag, the type that you want, it's about printing it or getting it printed from your friend or family. So let's start preparing for the card in any slicing software. Normally I use Bambu Lab, which is my go-to software because I got a Bambu Lab printer. So let's use Bambu Lab Studio to do that. So this is the Bambu Lab Bambu Studio. So let's import our file. It's going to be, I think, this one. Open. Click OK. And here you can see everything is looking all good. Because I want to make my card in white color, because in white you will not see the imperfections if there is any. So keep your card white, but I want to get the inside black inside of my logo. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill the color. Let's not focal. I want to use full, which means it's gonna fill the inner with black, and then the rest will be white. I think it's gonna look good, I think I have added YT just by, even with YT it would have looked good, but that's fine. We're gonna do an experiment, so you can change your design and then reprint it anytime. So okay, so let's go at slice plate. And that's how it should look like. There shouldn't be any round signs or anything. If there is any round sign, it means that the thickness is less. So you have to increase the thickness so that you can have a flat top and flat bottom. So yep, I'm happy with that. So what we're gonna do is, also, if you want to add anything into your object, like magnets, NFC tags or anything, how you're gonna do it is, you're gonna slice your object first, and then using the sidebar on your right hand side, the vertical one, you're gonna go down. We can minimize it, and then you're gonna go down and you're gonna select the layer height where you want to pause the printer. So let's say, because I want to pause the printer on here, because here I have the slot. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go on the fourth, I'm gonna right click here, and then I'm gonna say add pause. And once you have done it, make sure you go to the slice plate again. Otherwise it will not gonna implement the change. So now we have to implement the change. I'm happy with it. And let's go to print plate. And I know that the white filament is on the third slot and the black one is on the fourth. So I'm gonna go for the black, I have to go A4, and for the white one I have to go A3. And for some reason the time lapse is not recording. Okay, so now send. And here you can see it's going to take 20 minutes. So I'll have a quick lunch and I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. So guys, here the NFC card is ready. I've already put in the NFC tag. So let's break it and see how it goes. So here's the NFC card, here's the logo. So guys, here you can see our business card is ready. It's looking good. It has a logo of the business and then YT, YouTube. Now we're gonna go on to our last step, which is programming this NFC card. And I'm gonna use my phone to program it. So let's jump into it. So guys, to program the NFC card, what you have to do is, you have to go to the Play Store and then you have to search for the app NFC tools. Since I have already got it, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it and then I'm gonna go on right and then add record, and here I am gonna use add a URL record. So here, because I have already copied my YouTube link, so I'm gonna go paste and then I'm gonna go click OK, and then I'm gonna click on right, and it's gonna say approach an NFC tag. So I'm gonna tag the NFC behind the phone and it says write complete. So now if you are in any other app, let's say if you're on your emails, and then so now you can see, as soon as you tap the card behind your phone, even if you have an open app, it will straight away open the link that's written in the NFC tag. Hey guys, if you have made so far, thank you and welcome to the giveaway. So I got these pretty exciting 3D printed objects which I want to include in the giveaway. As you can see, we got so many things to give away. So there are some coasters, some dragons, some filament tags, some measurement gauges, some luggage tags, and a whole lot. And that's the storage as well, storage box to store your things. So there are only 2 conditions to fulfill. First, I have to have 1,000 subscribers, and then the second one is I'm gonna choose 5 lucky winners, and those 5 winners should follow me on all of the social media, including TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So guys, make sure I reach 1K subscribers so that I can give away these cool gifts to people like you.